Okay, listen up. Forget the story you think you know. This is not entertainment. This is a critical briefing, your survival guide for a game where one wrong move, one tiny moment of hesitation is the end. So you need to listen and listen carefully.
Before we go any further, you've got to answer one simple question, and you have to be honest with yourself. Are you brave enough to play? Because once you start, and I mean this, there is no going back. The stakes aren't just points on a board. They're your life, and the very reality you're standing in right now. So let's be absolutely clear. What you're looking at here isn't a toy. It's not something for a rainy day. These are the instructions for a deadly ordeal. You're dealing with an active, hostile force that literally wants you to lose.
First things first, you have to understand the nature of your opponent. You don't play Jumanji. Oh no, it plays you. This isn't just some magical board game, it's a very, very clever trap. And here's the core mechanic, the thing everyone gets wrong. The game doesn't zap you into the jungle, it brings the jungle and all of its fatal dangers crashing into your world. It invades your house, your town, your reality. The moment you begin, the world you knew is just gone. There are no do-overs, there's no tutorial level. That very first roll of the dice kicks off a catastrophe that you cannot reverse. And it all comes down to this one simple action, a flick of the wrist, a little bit of curiosity. The dice are rolled, and in that single instant, everything you know changes forever. And the assault is immediate. 1 second your home is safe, the next, rhinos are stampeding through your walls, rivers are flooding the streets, bridges are collapsing, and there's quicksand in your backyard. It is total, absolute, and instant chaos. So in all that chaos, how do you survive? Well, your most valuable asset isn't some weapon. It's a person, a man who was forged by decades of being imprisoned inside the game. He's an escaped prisoner, and he knows the way out. Look, the breakdown is pretty simple, and I'm not exaggerating here. Alone, your experience is zero. Your knowledge of the rules is nothing. The outcome is certain doom. But with a guide, someone who knows every single risk because he's lived it, well, now you've got a path forward. He's your only real chance. You have to trust him. With your guide okay, you can start to form a strategy, but you have to understand this. The assault never stops. It's relentless. Every single roll of the dice brings a new, a specific, and a very deadly threat. The game never, ever lets up. You have to master 3 non-negotiable skills. These aren't suggestions, they are commands. Number 1, think quickly. Hesitation will get you killed. Number 2, act bravely. Fear is a luxury you just can't afford. And 3, work together. Lone wolves do not survive this. That's your mantra. Now, this is the final and most important rule. You cannot quit. You can't hide. You can't just put the game away. There is only one choice you have: victory or oblivion. Let me make this perfectly clear. There is one way out. Only one. You must get to the end. You must finish the game. And only when a player reaches that final space on the board, only when the game is actually won, will all the chaos go away. The jungle will finally release its grip on your reality, and everything that's been broken will be restored. Victory is the only reset button. You know, for the people who actually make it through, they call it a test, a wild adventure, but you never, ever forget. You only earn the right to call it an adventure if you survive it. So, you have the briefing. You know the risks, you know the rules, and you know the one and only path to survival. The board is right there on the table. The jungle, it's waiting. The only question left is, will you roll the dice?